Anything changed lineup-wise since you woke up this morning?
No, the same as yesterday.
So
Yeah.
William
Yeah, Williams in.
and your goalie tonight?
Wool.
Well, what kind of boost can William provide for you guys?
Yeah, a lot. I mean, I talked yesterday about just the ability he has. You know, makes us obviously a more dangerous team, and leadership brings a lot of skill obviously to our game, and touches a lot of areas.
Ryan as well,
Yeah.
obviously. He's excited, must be.
Yeah, he's pretty jacked up about it. It was an unfortunate incident in camp for him, and long road for him to get back, but he's worked his way back, and we're looking forward to watching him tonight.
You seem to have a lot of depth defensemen. What does that do for you as a coach?
Well, you need them. I mean, you've seen this year how many D-men we've lost throughout the season, and guys we've had to use, and picked up Stetcher off waivers. So it's always nice to have a lot of D around.
Yesterday you talked about how you felt the team sometimes was playing too cute. What does that actually look like, and how do you eliminate that in your game?
Yeah, no, I think it's just always wanting to make a play and there's times in a game where there's just no play to be made, and you got to put pucks to good areas. That's what I mean by being too cute. We can be a little more simple and more direct in our game a lot of times that we don't do, and it costs us sometimes. Like it goes back in our net right now.
How do you manage, I guess, when things have gone as poorly as they have for you guys the last 6 games, how do you manage expectations, emotions, frustrations as a coach, both for yourself
Yeah, it's a
and for your
feel
team?
thing, and it's getting a read off your players and where they're at and how they're feeling and looking, and it's communication with them for sure. And that's really how you go about it, in my opinion. Like there's some times where maybe they're not feeling that upset about the loss or where we're at, and then there's other times they're taking it hard. I mean, so I think it's just a feel thing and reading your players.
Do you almost want your players to be more upset right now?
Well, you want them to be upset for sure. Nobody's happy about it right now, the situation we're in. But you still got to find positives, and you got to go out and play as a team. That's the key, not turn into individuals. We need to play as a team to be successful.
You don't get like, sorry, I was just say Nick Robertson seemed like he had a good jump the
Yeah,
other
he
night. Are you
did.
seeing like maybe not the same amount of dips in his play over the course of the years, maybe?
Yeah, for sure. He's been way more consistent for me this year as a player. I think his confidence level is much higher, and he's grown as a player.
Were you with Easton County's game?
Just needs a little reset here. To me, I think he's lost a little bit of his swagger, and that's a big part of his game. And I'm not seeing that right now in his game. Maybe worried about making mistakes, and just little things like that probably are affecting him and getting in the way of him being successful right now.
That's part of the losing streak as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think a young player like that, when a team's not at its best and playing and winning and playing good hockey, it's going to affect those guys a little bit more.
You mentioned trying to get a feel for guys and seeing them behind the scenes, that kind of thing. What have you seen from Morgan lately, longest serving Leaf?
Well, I mean, obviously he takes it personal. He's got a lot of character, Morgan, and he loves the Leafs and he loves being a Leaf, and it weighs on him quite a bit.